don't mind.
Okay.
I thought for sure.
Why can't we go live?
Because I need to return. Are they, do you have them yet?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Why is it not letting me?
Yeah, they're already up. Do you want me to add them?
Right.
Let's add it. And you know what? You can add all the colors because I got ship confirmation.
Didn't even realize this until right now. Must have been months ago.
Patrick, are
What?
we not live?
We're going live. Your phone is ringing.
Okay,
Who is it?
definitely.
Christine Kaplan.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Dun, dun, dun.
Did you at least send a text like, I'll call you back?
No.
Do you know how to do that?
No. Well, kind of, but I can't call back. I have too much to do. Aw, my poor friends. Okay, let me look, Shauna.
We need all the.
Are we live,
switches
Patrick?
and the lock lever as well.
What's the part number? Katie, what?
This one doesn't have it.
That's, yeah, so that, here, you start the live stream.
Have we been live this
there
whole
were
time and not
two.
talking?
No,
So the
he
other
just,
one
I
has
think
all
he just.
So,
Good morning, America.
Shauna, you talk.
and
What are we talking about today? It's
Patrick's
Friday.
gonna
we're like starting the day with some
on
some new technical challenges.
As usual.
Finishing well, no technical challenges I think from the live stream, but like new problems that we haven't seen on machines before. But we fixed it,
Yeah.
so it's good.
And you have that one.
It is the 19th of February. Welcome to the live stream. It is the Fri-yay giveaway, as Cindy Marler pointed out. For those of you who don't know, every Friday we give away something to a lucky winner. You have to be lucky, so we'll ask a question a little later in the stream and you have to answer that question. We use I don't know what was going on yesterday. Yesterday was kind of weird
With the audio?
the fact that it seemed like everybody was hearing it, YouTube and Facebook, and then when I watched the live stream back later, we weren't seeing any issues. So I have a feeling like the microphone got bumped and unplugged from the computer, and then when we replugged it in, I don't think the drivers did something right. So getting back to the giveaway, we will ask a question a little later in the stream. You've got to answer that question, and then our random comment picker has to land on that question. And
Oh no, do we have a question? Let me look at it.
I actually have a general question that I
Patrick
can
has
make
a
up
question.
on my own.
Oh! Do you want to ask it now?
Well, I will ask it now.
Where's my coffee?
So, what would you most like to see in our store, product-wise, that we do not currently carry?
Oh, that's a good one!
Moto fabric?
Oh my god! That's
So-
a good one!
So, what would you most like to see? What product would you most like to see in the store that we do not currently carry? So, the giveaway, like I said, you've got to answer the question.
That's so helpful.
It kind of complicates
you know
the comment picker because
you know what we know won't be on that list? Bayonet light bulbs. That won't be on the list. Because
Anna, thank you very much, Anna Crew. Yeah,
Anna,
you're the only reason I'm not crying today.
And then I sent a note to Anna. I said, Anna, did you buy this light bulb just so Patrick wouldn't cry? And she said yes.
What a good.
Oh, what a sweet
Anna, you
friend.
don't need to get that light bulb.
Yeah, we feel super fortunate that we have that kind of relationship with our customers, that you guys will do that just to keep us from crying. So we'll like limit our crying only to the desperate measures when we really need to see
We're gonna cry.
some product being purchased. So yeah. So that is the question of the day. What product would you most like to see in the store that is not currently carried in the store?
You're so smart. That's such a good question. I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
So, I would
I
have
feel
liked
like the last week has been like every morning I get up and I'm exhausted, and I feel like everything this week was like crazy.
Yeah, and it didn't help that Momo had diarrhea.
It actually was not a big deal that Momo had diarrhea because his behavior and his activity in the house were unchanged.
Yeah, but cleaning it, Patrick did most of it. Thank you.
I've like done most of it the last couple of days, but like last night was he. So if he continues to have diarrhea through the weekend, we'll probably be at the vet on Monday.
I'm so sorry we're sharing this with you. It's so inappropriate.
You know, so we have a couple of friends with puppies, and like each of them has regaled us with a story of their dog having soupy poopy, and so. You know, I just feel like I'm part of the crew now. I feel like I'm part of the
Soupy poopy. But you know what's so funny? Is talking about super poopy. We were laughing so hard this morning, and at some point the question's gonna be, what? Shauna's not pregnant. At least I don't think she is. But we were like, Shauna, you know what? There's a couple of things you need to know about motherhood. That
and one
people
of them
won't.
Is like.
One
like
of them is
the blowout, the poop up the back.
Yeah, one of them is your baby will be sitting on their butthole, and they will have diarrhea, and it will shoot all the way up their onesie. And
potentially onto the ceiling of the car.
Out. That never happened. And
that
out the
totally
back,
happened.
Out the back of their neck. Out the back. Did anyone ever tell you? And were you totally shocked when it happened to you?
Or at some point, your child will approach you holding a piece of their own excrement.
And when you have two babies at the same time,
sometimes they're not even holding their own excrement.
You don't know whose it is. Was it Kai holding?
It was Kai. So you know he doesn't like us sharing his details.
And we didn't know who did it.
How'd you figure it out?
Did we figure it out?
You figured it out.
Did I check?
She was the one.
Yeah, and then our other word of advice that you know once you have kids is you will catch their vomit, like this, because you're so embarrassed and you're in a restaurant.
So we went camping. We had friends that had they had a son who he just did the craziest stuff. Like one time we were at a restaurant and we're like, where is so and so? And I look under the table and his face is covered with his own spit. And I'm like, what is he doing? And then I'm like, oh my God, guys, you guys got to see this. He was under the table in a restaurant licking the gum that was stuck to the bottom of the table. And this same child, like the very first night of like a 5-day camping trip, he had like quite an experience. Like we were cooking dinner and we were on a grill and he walked over and I was like, don't touch the grill. And his dad was like, don't touch the grill. And like we turned our back for 1 second and then guess who touched the grill?
I didn't know that.
And then like literally like 2 hours later, they put him in a pack and play to go to bed in the tent. And then when they went to bed much later, they discovered that like an entire quarter of the tent was painted with excrement. And that was the start of a 4-day camping trip.
Your mom told us that was going to happen. That never happened to us.
I don't think...
our kids never painted with it.
Our kids never really played with it.
Yeah. Well, just carrying it around.
Thank God.
They were trying to clean it up.
That's what we told ourselves. But then he ate those things. What did he eat? I remember he ate those pellets.
Oh my!
That was the worst. That was the worst.
That was so funny. Like we told him not. They put this like bear repellent in Yosemite. They put This was the same day.
gotta
The
go
same
back.
day that he touched the grill. The same day that he painted the walls of the tent. Like when we got there, there were these little blue packets in the bear box.
Oh yeah.
And so we're like, what are these blue packets? And they're like, they're super intense, like smelly. The bears don't like them. It keeps the bears from messing with the bear containers.
Yeah.
And then like after he touched the grill, like everything kind of settled down. He got his stuff back together, and then all of a sudden you hear this like this like crazy scream, like "Ah!" And we look over. And his entire face is blue. He had bitten the bear. He had like taken the like little packet of bear repellent and bitten it, and it was just it was like
foaming.
It was like foaming at the.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that was crazy.
It was a crazy start. It was
Okay.
a crazy start.
Because I gotta go, because I have a class coming up. So I love these suggestion motors. Moda, that's in the works. Floriani, I don't know about that one. I know you love it. Pre-cuts, yes, working on that. We have scissor sharpening. Did you know that? Patrick does wonderful knife and scissor sharpening. It's like one of his superpowers. He's that good. Right? Aren't you?
So, like my 20-year-old pinking shears did not cut that good when they were new.
Yeah, so did you know he can do pinking shears? You don't have to throw them away and get a new pair. This guy your scissors must open at least 60 degrees. If they open like this, he can't do them. They gotta be like this.
Do you carry
Is
the
that 60?
material to make the bows? The Tinkerbell bow material that Michelle had in our kit was so pretty. Now, I think that was
I sourced
probably...
Miss Diane, we have wool ironing mats. And Nancy, I love that. Isacord, I do love Isacord. I love our Wonderful. I do love Isacord too.
We used to carry Isacord kits.
We have Shapeflex. We have Shapeflex 101 in black and white. You know what I'm learning is people don't know that we have stuff. How do we...
Come to the store.
Do a video tour. Just
You know, we should do a video
That's a
tour.
great
That's
idea.
actually
Oh my
a great.
God,
That's a
Shauna!
great suggestion.
Shauna said we should do a video tour. We're gonna, but you have to overlook the mess. Just pretend you don't see the mess. So I need to go. So the question of the day, if you're just joining us, is what items
What
would you
product would you like to see in the store that we do not carry?
like? Okay, I'm gonna do the deal of the day today right now, just because
Deal
I
of the
have
day or the giveeway?
deal of the day. We're
Oh,
doing
wow,
a
we're
deal.
having a deal
We
of the
are.
day.
We don't always do deal of the days on Fridays.
If
'cause
any of you are new, we do a deal of the day a day.
usually Tuesday,
Normally
Wednesday,
Tuesday,
Thursday.
Wednesday, Thursday, but we're doing one on Friday. Today is crazy.
Today's crazy.
More talk about poop than you ever imagined.
No more talk about poop. We were just laughing so hard this morning, and it just kind of led into, that stream of consciousness. So, number one, the kits. So I have.
I found your coffee.
You did? Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Oh, perfect.
Wait. Oh, okay.
Is this coffee from like 4 days
No,
ago?
that's mine from this morning. So Kimberbell blanks. This is the newest Kimberbell blank. This is the one for March. They're exclusive, so you can't buy this little blank separately. It'll only be available for this. If we still have it, and it's August, wherever, you can still get it. But I can't.
It's special.
It's special. That's it, Shauna. Thank
You can't get it anymore?
It's special.
or-
Well, they don't. Yeah, they discontinue it for us. So you can only buy it until they sell out of them, and then it's over. So this month's Kimberbell blank is going to be the Easter. It's called the Bunny Busket.
Busted.
It's so funny because we looked online and somebody had written busket, and Shauna and I were like, "Oh, look, they misspelled that."
That's so funny.
Isn't that so funny? And then
you realize.
we
And then they
realized,
realized they were misspelling it?
yeah, and then we realized it was us. So it is called the Bunny Busket. And where's my
It's
picture?
not a basket. and it's not a bucket. It's a
It's
busket.
not a, yeah, exactly, not a basket or a bucket. It's a busket.
That's why it's in quotations.
And
so
if you,
don't
yes,
mistake
if you,
it.
we put it, we put it in
I
quotations.
know, you know, because the
On the
grammar and the
site-
spelling police are out there.
Yeah, I'm totally a spelling police. And we put it on there in quotations so you wouldn't think that we had misspelled it and that we were stupid.
to show that it was intentional.
So there's pictures online. I'm so unprepared. I don't have a picture to show you or the sample yet. But it's okay. So the kit is $15.99 and it includes all your stabilizer, the ribbon that you'll need, all of the glitter applique, and then you'll get the design and you'll get the video and you'll get all that. You cannot get this until March 1st because that's the name of the game. I'm not allowed to give it to you until March 1st. But you can go on and purchase it and it is 10% off. So if you get it today, it's going to be 10% off on the website. Oh my God. Do you know what this guy is doing right now? At least he's not yawning. He's
I was trying to look at the weather, but then something
checking.
interesting came up.
You can also just purchase the blank and the blank itself. So if you want to put together all your own stuff, you still get the design. And the blank is $9.99 and it's 10% off today. So I have 50 of them. 50, and I know a lot of people have already written me. If you already told me that you want it, already told me that you want it and you gave me a number, Michelle's going to reach out to you and ask you what color cuddle you want, and these are your choices. So
It's for the little bunny that goes on the front.
where did I put that? Oh, there you go.
It's so cute.
Unprepared, am I. So you can either have the green, ta-da, or the pink. Ooh, there's like fuzz flying everywhere. Or the blue. It's like a really
You
pretty.
called this a cuddle?
It's just the whatever fabric you want for your applique. So we just need to know, and then we'll call you and find out. How about a corner for fabric? Oh, maybe.
You don't have any.
More fabric. I know the problem with that, Miss Sharon, is space.
That's same with the book exchange. Like, we just don't have the space.
Yeah. Public exchange. Bring one, take one. I would love that. I have stuff that I'd like to
Can
put
we put
in
a
that.
box outside the front door? Well,
With the wind.
Yeah, well, I really love that. So we'll think about, I love your suggestions. Keep sending in your suggestions because
Because you can win.
you can win and it helps us. So that's going to be our first deal of the day, is going to be the Kimberbell blanks. Don't forget, Halloween Haven is staying up all weekend at 20% off. I talked to Maywood today, and they are the ones that do the Kimberbell fabric. They said that red, white, and bloom, so for those of you that have ordered the quilt, red, white, and bloom is going to be ready to ship next week. I hope it's everything, because sometimes, like last time,
Where is Maywood?
it's like
Is it in Utah?
it's like Utah or like Washington State or something. So we should.
All
I'm
this
hoping we'll
quilting
have
stuff
that.
is in Utah and Missouri.
I'm hoping that we're gonna have that next week, but I can't guarantee you. And oh, the other thing that we're gonna do that's on there right now, it is Kimberbell's new Annika's throw pillows. So here is Annika's throw pillows. It's on there at 20% off, and this is take embroidery to a whole new level, ladies. Don't you want to do that? And it's available in tulip, dot, and chevron patterns. Each pillow can be stitched as a simple applique or in layers of soft chenille. So the other product, aren't those cute? Do you see that? Does that take you back? Remember all those chenille bedspreads that you used to be able to get? And they have this is the velveteen. So there's actually 6 different colors. However, they just sent me the other 3. So for right now, I have the red, the natural, and the blue. And then I forget the other colors, but they're.
It's gray.
I got my shipping confirmation, so that's going to be coming next week. They didn't send it all to me together, but all of this is 20% off. All of this is 20% off for 2 days.
So the for those of you who are in Jeannie's class,
I'm gonna
if
go
you
over
are
there right
watching,
now.
there is a new Zoom. They wouldn't let us take the Zoom that was from the originally scheduled class in January and use it today. So we're resending you new Zoom information.
Yes. I'm going to be over there right now. We are going to have so much fun.
Do we have anything else that we need to talk about, you and me? What is the giveaway?
The giveaway. So Shauna goes, let's do a blanks giveaway. So we're doing a blanks giveaway, meaning blanks are things that you can embroider on to complete. So we are going to do the dots and striped tea towels from How Springy How springy is this?
I like springish better.
How springish? Is it? I make that springish isn't a word, is it?
Well, it sounds
kind of springish.
Sounds German.
Springish.
Springish.
Okay, so the yellow and the dots. You know you can sew these together and make an apron. There's in these designs, you can take 2 of their towels and make it into an apron. And then we're doing a kids. This is a kid's apron, a white kid's apron that you can embroider on or sew on or stitch on. We're going to do the buffalo check blank. So this is a Kimberbell blank as well. You can lay it flat and just stitch it up. And then just a couple of springy tea towels that are going to be super, super fun. So I think it's, what did we have here? I think it's like $50, $40 or $50 worth of stuff. And that is going to be our giveaway today. So I hope you ladies are feeling lucky. I'm going to go. I will be seeing you later. And Patrick, it's all you.
I don't think we have a whole lot more to talk about. I would just say, because I feel like we've seen it a couple times over the last couple of days, we're going to talk just for a moment about panic. So the last couple of days, I feel like once a day, I've gotten a phone call from somebody who is essentially saying, my machine is broken. This horrible thing has happened. And I just want to remind everybody to take a deep breath and relax. We rarely see what I would call a broken machine. In fact, I saw a Triumph a week ago that had been dropped. Like literally somebody was moving it and set it on a table and it wasn't on the table right, and it fell. I think a pretty significant distance. But we were able to, it was not a big deal. Like I looked at the machine and there were a couple things that we needed to fix, a couple things that we needed to do. Everything came out fine. It was basically kind of a deep level of service that we had to do with the machine to get everything working correctly. But it is incredibly rare for us to see what I would call a broken machine. And a broken machine, especially for those of you with our big machines, I'd call that a repair of $1,000 or greater, or $500 or greater. And so, like I am, it's running as good as new. That's great to hear, Anna. So that is just kind of what I mean. I just feel like we've been seeing some panic. A lot of times, like I saw a panic situation yesterday. It was a $15 repair. I knew exactly what it was as soon as I talked to the customer. So when your machine is not operating correctly or perfectly, it's generally something that we can fix, especially if it goes from working fine to not working. It's generally something that we can fix relatively easily. So just remember to take a deep breath. These machines are built incredibly well. I mean, we've given up brands because they don't work as well as the lines that we're selling right now. And it's incredibly rare for us to see truly big problems on the machine. So just make sure if something happens, you take a deep breath, know that we'll fix it, know that we'll take good care of you, know it's probably not a big deal. And I always try when I talk to customers to go, listen, take a deep breath. Like, I understand it's probably not broken. It's just something little. We'll get it taken care of. We'll get it fixed. It's not that I'm trying to blow off your concern. It's just, we see stuff all the time. These are machines and they're computers, and sometimes they do weird stuff, but we know how to fix them. So that's just a reminder for anybody that is experiencing those issues that, you know, we can take care of it. And it's really not a big deal. I've seen a handful of folks recently too that don't want to leave machines with me, and just keep that in mind too. Like, if it's not a real-time fix and I want to keep it overnight to fix it, leave it with me overnight. Let me fix it. You know, you can always take it back home and finish a project or do whatever, but that's part of it too, is sometimes we need the time to fix it, or we need to dig a little bit deeper or something like that.
In Jeannie's class, check your email, click on the new Zoom link, and then go log in, because she's waiting for you. I'm going to start calling you.
Cam Snap beginner kits. That was another suggestion.
Oh, pretty kind of cool.
So, and that was one that got like a Cam Snaps. Yay, Cam Snaps. Sally Tomato Kits Patterns Hardware, 30-inch double-sided zippers, please, by Annie. So, do we have anything else to discuss? Are there any classes tomorrow?
Upgrade class 2 is up. It's live.
When is that?
The 10th.
Of March?
Did you see?
So, Shauna was just saying that the second Upgrade 2 class is up on the site, and it's live. It's on March 10th.
Okay.
For those of you who've been waiting, definitely take a look. That class filled very, very quickly the last time, so if you are interested in that, make sure that you get in there and get signed up pretty much right away.
Okay.
Do we have a waiting list for that? Would you be letting people know that that stuff is coming, or no?
For what?
For the class, for the Upgrade 2 class.
It's already on there.
It's on there.
Well, no, but do we have a waiting list? Are you letting anybody know it's
I
there?
had a few people reach out to me, and I sent you emails with the link to the group. We did change a few things, so it's not coming with a fabric kit. We're gonna give you it's like 3 3-by-inch pieces. And then there's an instructional video to sew it together, but outside of that, it's pretty much the same. So I emailed the people who really wanted to take it before. There's already a few people signed up who came into the store yesterday, so there are only 10 spots per class. So sign up now, and then we'll post another one.
Are there a couple of sessions, or just one
We
session?
only posted one at a time. Jeannie wanted to make sure we didn't have like 3 in here, and then like 7 in here, and then like 4 in here.
So yeah, so we'll wait until this first session fills
And then-
before we add the second
as soon as it's
session.
full, we'll post another session.
So I did have a customer ask a question yesterday, because I know there are other local stores that are doing in-store classes, and quite frankly, that's just not something that we're ready to do yet. That'll probably change, like we are in line for vaccines as a store, so that will probably change when everybody's vaccinated. That said, I don't think the Zoom classes are going away. Like we've had so much positive feedback about the Zoom classes. So many people have basically said, we love the Zoom classes. I don't have to travel. I don't have to bring all my stuff, blah, 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 blah. So it'll probably be a hybrid approach. Over the course of the last year, the store has gotten busier. There's more kind of unique items here, more notions. I love the idea of doing a video tour. Thank you, Shauna. And so maybe we'll do that today or tomorrow. But for those of you who haven't been in the store a long time, there is a lot more stuff. Like, the store is a very different place than it was even just a year ago, pre-pandemic. But with that in mind, with the level of traffic in the store and kind of how the store is set up and everything else, classes are going to be something that we have to figure out. We are probably going to be doing less in-person classes and doing, kind of keeping the level of the Zoom classes that we're doing, just because the results have been so great. So with that in mind, and just because it is 10 o'clock and I got to get to work, we will film and post the random comment picker for the winner of the giveaway. Somebody suggested breaking it up. But I think we're gonna do it as just one giveaway. Just given the kind of the value of everything together was kind of planned. But we'll do that a little bit later in the afternoon. And yeah, Karen, we're hearing that all the time, that the Zoom classes are incredibly popular, and it's kind of grown our audience too. We have people from all over the place, all the way to Switzerland. So and there's a lot going on with us planning for those video classes too. So keep an open eye for information about that. But as Jeannie would say, be creative, make something awesome. Have a fantastic day, and we will see you on Monday.
Bye.
Bye.